Welcome back to Python 1. Not everything that happens in computer programs is predictable. Conditions allow us to make decisions during runtime based on what is currently happening in the program. In this video, we will learn how to write conditional if-else statements. These allow the program to take different actions depending on what condition is present. Let's use our random walking turtle again. When Tina takes a random walk, using the ranWalk command, it is impossible to predict where she will finish. However, we can create a test for this. Let's run our program a couple of times to see how this looks. Here we have 3 walks, and Tina ended up in a different position each time. Let's try it again. We know that Tina will end up either to the right of the y-axis, where x is greater than 0, or to the left of the y-axis when the final value of x is less than 0. Now for the test. The condition we are testing is the final value for x, which we defined using the Tina getX command. Let's insert that right here. There's our variable x equal to tina.getX. Oops. And now we have something ready to test. We're going to use an if statement to do this. If x is greater than 0, notice that the if statement ends with a colon in the same way that a for loop does. So we're starting our condition here. I'm going to put a couple spaces in here so it's more readable. The resulting action is automatically indented when you put that colon in. So what action are we going to take when x is greater than 0? Imagine that we're creating a video game. We'll send a message back to headquarters. Tina is in the East Kingdom. So our action, the body of the loop, is print Tina is in the East Kingdom. Notice that our text string begins and ends with a quotation mark. Let's try this out and see if it works. Aha! Tina never ended up with x greater than 0, and the statement was never printed. Let's try it again. This time on walk 2 and 3, our final value of x was greater than 0, and we got ourselves 2 print statements out of the deal. There they are. So we know our program is working. Well, that's all very fine, but what if we want to write a statement for when Tina ends up on the other side of the y-axis? Well, we can do this. So we're going to write another statement underneath this. It's going to be an else statement. Very simple, just else, again ending with a colon. And we're going to say print Tina is in the West Kingdom. So now we're sending some information back to headquarters for when x is not met, or our condition is not met. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that turtle, she ended up all 3 times in the East Kingdom. Let's try running this again. Aha, this time she ended up twice in the West Kingdom and once in the East Kingdom. And that matches our values and our program works. Let's sum up what we have just learned. We can test for conditions and make decisions while the program is running using if-else. The if statement is written like a for loop with a colon at the end. We indent the action to be taken if the condition is satisfied. There's our action. Else is an optional second statement that tells the program what to do when the if condition is not present. Conditional programming is very powerful. Now we can write programs which can act on unpredictable results while running. That sounds like real life. In our next video, we will learn how to test multiple conditions at the same time. Try creating conditions in your own programs.